everybody, my name is Jackie and I created Cathcart Creations, and I mainly created it because I kind of wanted to get involved a little bit more with the art community on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I don't know if I should get one. I've kind of not done a whole lot with social media other than like Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram, but beside the fact, I primarily made this because I wanted a creative outlet that I could share with everyone. And this speed paint that we're looking at right now, it is a D&D character for my brother-in-law that I'm doing as a commission. And he asked me because his old character recently died in a expedition, or whatever you call the different parties in Dungeons and Dragons. He needed a new character and he wanted me to do the character design for him. So this is Draveen Nahas, and he is a half-elf, where his mom was a half-elf and his dad was a brass dragon in human form. And in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, he originates from a Middle Eastern desert country area where it's primarily a spice trader culture. However, despite the culture being spice traders and probably being very rich in culture and things, his upbringing wasn't quite so rich. He grew up poor with his parents, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if he grew up with both his parents or just his mom. Who knows? But he grew up poor, but to hopefully be able to go and do adventuring and stuff, he decided to become a street performer where he was a fire eater. And I think that comes into play a lot and helps him a lot that he has fire powers. For inspiration, my brother-in-law told me to kind of make him a melded person of like Natsu from Fairy Tail and Sabretooth from the X-Men, where when he initiates his fire powers and puts them into play, his claws grow out and he just is really super cool. But anyways, right here I'm kind of doing some embellishments that I know probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense when it comes to a poor upbringing, but I was thinking, as far as his design goes, that because he's from a Middle Eastern type culture and he was a street performer, that a little bit of embellishments here and there to maybe capture a gypsy kind of vibe would be a really good idea. And I was about to do this dragon motif thing on his harem pants, but then I kind of realized, that doesn't really fit, and I couldn't figure out exactly how I could do that with me liking it, so I just went on with what I had already drawn. Now, here I'm starting to add some shading, and with my art style, I consider my art style to be semi-realistic, and with that it means basically that I have some cartoonish aspects to my artwork, but I also throw in some things that we see in real life, such as for instance, with the cartoon side of things, I do line art, I do semi-anime eyes and things, but with the realism side and things, the shading and like how I do the fabric texture and some things are a little bit closer to the realism part of things. But also another thing that might not exactly fold into the whole like poor upbringing side of things is that he has this magical dragon amulet, which I assume is some sort of like family heirloom or something that maybe he got from his dad, and it's a amulet that amplifies his fire powers but also protects him from certain types of magic, possibly. I don't entirely know, but I had a lot of fun making this character. I do not play Dungeons and Dragons. I have played some other RPG games, whether it's a little bit of video games here and there, or other kind of RPG games or role player games. And I don't know, I just really enjoy doing fantasy art, and I guess I really enjoy doing a lot of things that, for me, art I find is therapeutic, and it's also really fun to see what we can create with maybe different prompts, whether it's doing commissions or doing an art challenge. And it's just been a lot of fun being able to share some of these things with people on social media. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys listen to the music a little bit, and I'll jump back in here in a little bit. Okay, I just wanted to jump in here a little bit because I realized that I didn't talk a whole lot about what other things came into inspiration with Draveen. I know I mentioned that he's kind of a mix between Natsu from Fairy Tail and Sabretooth from X-Men, but some other inspiration that was thrown in there was kind of some Middle Eastern designs, as you can see in the vest, and also some vibes from the two different versions of Aladdin that we get from Disney. Now his pants, for instance, I kind of pulled that from Aladdin's pants in the cartoon version of Aladdin, where his skin tone is more like Jafar's in the live action. And here we have me playing around with making fire. I found a tutorial on Pinterest that helped me kind of learn how to do this, and it was a lot of fun making the different shapes and making it look like fire. And here I'm adding some sparkles because it is his form of magic, so why not add some sparkles to the equation. And here I'm just kind of shaping things up. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you guys next time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.